Go-ahead run on base. Now it's Randy Arozarena. The extra innings rule placing a runner on second to begin the inning was a big move for me. And now everybody's running. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Marlowe on third. Rojas at second. Stallings on at first with 2 down. Out towards right center field. Hauls it in to end the inning. And the Mariners strand the bases loaded. And we are still scoreless.
He thought he was going to be able to do more with that pitch. A run-scoring opportunity, but a weak pop-up. He'll be frustrated as he to the dugout.
Back here in Denver, stepping in, Brenton Doyle.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And a pitch. That one is absolutely belted. Out of here. Ball game. A 2-run homer, and the Rockies walk it off in extra innings.
Get to extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
Nothing your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Rockies, 2 runs on just 2 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base. For the Mariners.
Justin Turner now.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And that's the 3rd out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, JT Chargois.
Number 84, JT Chargois.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. So in now for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. And the pitch. On the ground to the left. Rojas throws on to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Now it's Brendan Rodgers. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Rodriguez settles under it. Brings it in. And that is the third out of the inning. The Rockies strand one. Score remains tied 1-1. On to the 12th. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Yeah, I think part of that goes into it's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so hitters are seeing multiple pitchers every night, and that makes it more challenging just to come up with a single. And it's second. He goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And now for Seattle, Ryan Bliss. Inside, just missed. And a swing and a miss. Extra innings certainly had a different feel starting in 2020 with a new rule placing a runner on second to begin the inning, and that forced teams to And that one in the air center field, and it drops in. Here comes the throw, and he's out. And this game remains tied.
Well, these guys were trying to take a lead late in this ball game. It looked like he had a real chance to get in there safely, but the defense was all over it. Close play at the plate. The tag gets him just in time to keep the game tied.
Cade Marlowe, the next to hit. Sneaks through, base hit. So that's two straight two-out hits. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. Fall off foul. Strike 2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Up the middle. Over to Rogers. Third out. So they strand a pair. 1 run can win this thing as we move ahead to the bottom of inning number 12. All tied 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Michael Toglia.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Jaguar back to work. It's in and out of his glove. But the throw to first gets him easily. And that's the first out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. 1 for 3. Base hit, that'll do it. The winning run crosses the plate, and they win it in 12.
so exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side, but what a great way to win. This team is celebrating, and this win is well-deserved.
And your final score here today, 2-1. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game for the victory.
Now the third baseman, 1 for 3.
Now batting, the third baseman.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
On the ground, a short could be 2. There's 1. Over to first, safe.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they have runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
Here's the left fielder. And he takes one right on the black. 0-1. Big spot, 2 outs. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings and misses, struck him out. Marlins strand a pair, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Number 62.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now into the ball game on defense, Kyle Stowers. He takes over as the new first baseman. Well, one-run game. Now here's Nolan Jones. The pitch. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And it's gone! Into the second deck it goes, and they add a run. It's 4-2.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
This one high in the air to left center. On the move to the alley. And there's one down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Here's Michael Toglia. In the air out towards right center. Norby sizes this one up. He's got it. 2 down.
Now the third baseman, Ryan.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit for the Rockies, Ryan McMahon. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Totally hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
There's a swing and a drive. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Next for Colorado, Brendan Rodgers. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Bounce to the left side. And foul ball. McMahon at second with 2 down. And here it comes. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Man on second, 2 down. That one lifted to left, drifts towards it, makes the grab, and that's the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 4-2. So bottom of the ninth, and at the plate for Miami, Victor Mesa Jr. And now we'll get him out, visit from the pitching coach. Probably trying to give a little more time for that arm out in the bullpen to get warmed up. So they turn things over to one of their young arms, Gregory Santos.
Power slider guy, bro. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up. Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the ninth means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
All ones the count.
And the right-hander deals. And there's a foul ball. And that's a strikeout looking. Strike 3 called on a slider at the knees.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
And here is number 21.
0-1.
Base is empty, one away. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Way out front for strike 2.
2 strikes.
Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground to first. And he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here comes a pitch. Good eye in that spot.
It's a good take.
Out to short, Tovar. Tosses to first. Gets the catcher by a step.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Marlins down to their final out. Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins. Right through there for a strike. Santos, 24 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Next one misses, 1-1. They're down to their final strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that'll do it.
Well, this is a nice sweep. Good way to finish this series. You're heading to another city for another one. Got to maintain the same focus. Whatever you were doing in this city, make sure you're doing the same thing in the next one. Eat the same thing, sleep the same way, get to the ballpark at the same time.
And your final 4-2. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Rockies, Ezequiel Tovar. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Tied at 4. Turned on, but foul wide of third. The pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. The pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
at the belt and fires. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Bases loaded, 2 down. Here at the top of the ninth. Base hit, 1 run is in. The throw home. It's off the mark and he scores. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
First and second, 2 outs. And the batter now, Ryan McMahon. That one ripped. Out of here. His 4th home run of the season. It's 9-4. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Aroldis Chapman.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Now it's Brendan Rodgers. He's already homered in this game. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one back there. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Man at second here with 2 away. And now Aaron Schunk. That one ripped left field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 10-4.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. So in now for Colorado, Jordan Beck. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. De La Cruz settles under it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. So in the end, 10 come to the plate. 6 of them come around to score. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Rockies 10 and the Buccos 4. Back here at PNC Park, all set for the bottom of the ninth. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. Hill back to work. Swings and misses. It's 0-1. On the ground, right side. Rodgers throws to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next is Pirates. The first baseman.
And now it's Rowdy Tellez. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. Just missed. Out to short, Tovar. Slings to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Now got center fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
Last chance now for the Pirates. Brian De La Cruz getting ready to hit. First pitch just misses. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. And a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
The Pirates with a lot of ground to make up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Hard ground ball, base 9.
Everything came together for him. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Gonzalez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
The Pirates down to their final strike. De La Cruz off the first with 2 away. And that is the ball game.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling. It's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can. Perhaps push it up to double digits.
10-4 is how it ends. Roger Dodger ground beef control. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
The final line score.
So first and second with 2 outs. And here's the first baseman, Michael Toglia. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Runner around third. Fires it to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. Tie game here in the 8th.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Ezequiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
Ground ball left side. And we stay tied as the inning ends. But they're able to even it up here in the late innings. Through 8 full, and we are tied 4-4. And we're back. And now the DH, Josh Smith.
No, their base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
The right-hander back to work. And that's in for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
And down on strikes he goes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Comebacker to the mound. In plenty of time to first, and that quickly 2 away.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Low in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
This ball's chopped to the ground. Sends it to Toglia, and the inning is over. No runs, no hits, no errors. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. And we are tied 4-4. Back here at Coors Field, we head to the bottom of the ninth. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers. And a pitch. This to center field. Taveras tracks it down for the out.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
That one to first. Steps on first for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So digging in, Jordan Beck. And a base hit into right center field. So a 2-out knock, and that puts the winning run on first.
Well, here we go. Winning run is on base with 2 away. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now the Rockies catcher, Hunter Goodman. He's already homered here in this one. And that one fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And the righty deals. Line drive, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is now in scoring position. 2 away, and his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Jose Urena.
Jose Urena.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the DH, Nolan Jones. Swung on, belted. That one's carrying. And it hits the fence. Across is the winning run, and the Rockies walk it off 5-4.
Coming to the 9th inning, it's a tied ball game. No one really wants to play extra, so everyone's looking at how we can get this game over with in regulation. Well, they got the run they needed, put one up, and they put one in the win column.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon for the Big
One down. Now here's Jake Cronenworth.
Number 9, Jake Cronenworth.
There's a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
And a ground ball to first. One at second. And that's quick work out of the pen. One batter, 2 outs, inning over. A strong showing from the Colorado bullpen. 9th inning coming up. It's the Rockies 3 and the Padres 2. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Number 1.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Jordan Beck now at the plate. And he deals. On the ground to third, handled by Machado. Zips it across, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Hunter Goodman will hit next. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. One down, base is empty. That one ripped left field. That's back. Up against the wall and brings it in.
That's a really nice job right there. Great awareness, making the catch up against the wall. You see the perfect technique, feeling for the wall with the bare hand while keeping his eyes on the baseball as it's coming down, his glove in a good position to make the catch. That's exactly how you do it.
Now here's Nolan Jones. Swing and a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. So now the DH spot, Ignacio Alvarez. Hit in the air, center field, coming on. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the 9th. It's the Rockies 3 and the Padres 2. Back here in San Diego, and here's the catcher, Elias Diaz. The pitch. And fouled off. One-run game, bottom 9. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Here's a tapper towards short. Tovar tosses across the first, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Those plays can be tricky and routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Padres. Jurickson Profar. One out, the base is empty for him. So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Gregory Santos.
Power slider guy, Buller. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
No, he held up. Looking to get the tying run on base. That just misses, and it's 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Chopped out in front of the plate. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
The designated hitter, number 5, Eggy Rosario.
One down, runner at first. So here's the Padres DH, Eggy Rosario. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
And that one fouled off. Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. Hit in the air, left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
Up next to the Padres, the center fielder, Randy.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Xander Bogaerts. A critical at bat in this game for him.
That's the ball, that's
and
down.
downstairs.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
They're down to their final strike.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
With the tying run on at first here in the second game of the series. Ground ball up the middle, and that is the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
3-2 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Rockies, 3 runs, 14 hits, 1 error. They led
you.